Welcome. Going to have some links down below in the description box to once again not only credit IGN, but if you also want to go ahead and click on the links so that you can get some more in-depth detailed information on what I'm going to try and briefly summarize. So Phil Spencer has confirmed that there will be an Xbox portable handheld gaming device, but it's not going to be out for quite some time, like a good couple of years. They're working on some prototypes right now. And in the shorter term, Microsoft will be focusing on improving the Xbox app so that it works better on existing handheld gaming devices, it says here, which is what brings us into this article here, where Microsoft is to make Windows on handheld gaming PCs more like an Xbox this year. They want to get you, the player, and the library of your games at the center of the experience rather than going through all the Windows work, as they call it. Because apparently clicking on a Steam icon and then the game that you want is a lot of work. I'm being a bit of a smartass, but I am legit curious to see how they're going to implement that. So it says here, Microsoft is looking to improve its Windows operating system on handhelds such as the Asus ROG Ally X, the Lenovo Legion Go, by making the software just more like an Xbox console. And then to close things off, a little bit about some more Switch 2 rumors that potentially aren't rumors, but anyhow, at least this isn't clickbait. It's called the Nintendo Switch 2 Mockup. And for some context, Genki, okay, who's a well-known person in the electronics world, has a Switch 2 mockup that's allegedly based on the real Switch 2 system that Genki has seen and used as the basis for the accessory that he created. And if we take a look at some of the pictures, IGN met up with Genki to take out their measuring tape and literally go through the dimensions here. And what it basically translates down to is, so the Switch 2 is going to be 10.5 inch tall versus 9.5 inch tall on the OLED model. So, okay, an inch taller. In terms of width, going to be, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. 10.5 inches wide, my goodness. 10.5 inches wide instead of 9.5 inches wide, okay? Height, 4.5 inches for the Switch 2 versus the 4-inch on the OLED. And the thickness is, they're both 5 inches. And instead of a 7-inch screen like on the OLED, this one is sporting an 8-inch. An 8-incher on the Switch 2 in terms of the hardware. Not much is discussed because he doesn't have a lot of information on that. I almost said the Switch cons. The Joy-Cons allegedly are magnet. And aside from that, there's really not much else to say other than the company claims it, being the Switch 2, is releasing in April, which honestly is very, very possible. I mean, I think March of so many years back was when the first Switch came out. Yeah. And again, IGN claiming that the rumors are sounding truer by the second, because a lot of people are making these posts. The Switch 2 is not really a rumor in the sense that we know it's coming. It's just a matter of the whole when, what are the exact dimensions, this, that, and the other thing. What's the hardware going to be like? Some people are rumoring that it's going to be able to play like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom at like 4K 60 FPS. I honestly don't have a clue, because those are rumors that aren't really founded or rooted in any kind of potential truth, as far as I know. Whereas, again, big companies like IGN, usually, at least I don't think they would risk their reputation saying, oh yeah, this looks like it could be real, and then it ends up being a complete fake news article. So, there you have it. Just wanted to talk about that because, like I said, this year, anytime I see anything that is remotely interesting, I'm like, oh, check this out. Look what I read. Look what I found. I want to be able to share it, get an extra 7 views on my channel, and go from there, because I really do enjoy making these videos. I don't always just want to play World of Warcraft or American Truck Simulator, even though I do enjoy those as well. I do enjoy just talking and kind of summarizing articles that I see, usually anywhere in the gaming news world. But honestly, for me personally, I find IGN's really good. I don't know if there's other places that would be good for me to go to and sort of like grab a couple of articles I think is interesting from each one and try to summarize them. But I need to stop talking, otherwise what's going to end up happening is you could have read all of these articles in a shorter amount of time it took to listen to just me flapping my gums 100 miles an hour. A thumbs up as always. If you liked the video, it does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm in trying to make me more relevant in the search results. A lot more than just a happy feel-good moment I get from seeing 3 likes on one of my videos. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, break it off in your ass, and I'll make sure that when you pre-order a Switch 2 someday, that money trickles into my PayPal account so that I can buy some. Exactly. You want to subscribe, naturally, that'd be great, but if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.